आज म तपाईहरुलाई B.Ed सेकेन्ड इयरको यो एजुकेसन साइकोलोजी भन्ने सब्जेक्टको यो युनिट 3 जसमा चाहिँ स्टेजेस अफ ह्युमन डेभलपमेन्ट भनेर रहेको छ। यसको चाहिँ आज म तपाईलाई सल्युसन शेयर गर्न गइरहेको छु। र यहाँ क्वेशन चाहिँ रहेको छ एक्सप्लेन द क्राइटेरिया एन्ड कज अफ प्युबर्टी भनेर चाहिँ रहेको छ। यसको सल्युसन शेयर गर्न गइरहेको छु। यहाँ तपाईहरु हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यो 9 नम्बर चाहिँ रहेको छ एक्सप्लेन द क्राइटेरिया एन्ड कज अफ प्युबर्टी। यो चाहिँ द क्राइटेरिया अफ प्युबर्टी र द कज अफ प्युबर्टी यो चाहिँ रहेको छ। तपाईले चाहिँ यो क्वेशनलाई तपाईले चाहिँ यो नोट गरेर पछि तपाईले यसलाई चाहिँ प्र्याक्टिस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। म तपाईलाई चाहिँ हो पढेर म तपाईलाई चाहिँ शेयर गर्नेछु, सुनाउनेछु। सुरुमा चाहिँ रहेको छ क्राइटेरिया अफ प्युबर्टी। Puberty is a complex biological process characterized by a series of physical and hormonal changes that mark the transition from childhood to adolescence. The criteria for puberty include age range, secondary sexual characteristics, growth spurt, hormonal changes, reproductive maturity. Age range. Puberty typically begins between the ages of 8 and 14 for girls and 9 and 15 for boys. However, there is considerable individual variation and the onset of puberty can vary widely. Secondary sexual characteristics. The development of secondary sexual characteristics is a key indicator of puberty. In girls, this includes breast development, the onset of menstruation, and changes in body fat distribution. In boys, secondary sexual characteristics include the growth of facial and body hair, deepening of the voice, and an increase in muscle mass. Growth spurt. A rapid growth spurt is a characteristic feature of puberty. This involves a significant increase in height with bones of lengthening and the body undergoing changes in proportions. Hormonal changes. Puberty is triggered by hormonal changes, particularly the activation of the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal (HPG) axis, the release of gonadotropin releasing hormone GnRH from the hypothalamus stimulates the release of luteinizing hormone LH and follicle stimulating hormone FSH from the pituitary gland. These hormones in turn stimulate the gonads, ovaries in females, testes in males to produce sex hormones, estrogen in females, testosterone in males. Reproductive maturity. Puberty culminates in reproductive maturity, meaning the individual becomes capable of sexual reproduction. In girls, this is marked by the ability to release eggs from the ovaries and menstruation. In boys, it involves the production of mature sperm. Causes of puberty. The onset of puberty is influenced by a combination of genetic, hormonal, and environmental factors. The exact causes of puberty are complex and not fully understood, but some key factors include genetics, hormonal signals, body weight and fat percentage, environmental factors, psychological and social factors, endocrine system maturation. Genetic factors play a significant role in determining the timing of puberty. The age at which a person begins puberty tends to run in families, suggesting a strong genetic influence. Hormonal signals. The initiation of puberty is driven by hormonal signals. The release of GnRH from the hypothalamus stimulates the pituitary gland to release LH and FSH, which in turn stimulate the gonads to produce sex hormones. The timing and coordination of these hormonal signals are critical for the onset of puberty. Body weight and fat percentage. Adequate body weight and a certain percentage of body fat are essential for the initiation of puberty, particularly in females. Leptin, a hormone produced by fat cells, plays a role in signaling the brain about the body's energy reserves, influencing the onset of puberty. Environmental factors. Environmental factors such as nutrition and exposure to endocrine disrupting chemicals can impact the timing of puberty. Adequate nutrition is crucial for the energy demanding processes associated with puberty. Psychological and social factors. Psychological and social factors, including stress levels, family dynamics, and exposure to societal norms, may also influence the timing of puberty. High stress levels, for example, might delay the onset of puberty. Endocrine system maturation. The maturation of the endocrine system, especially the HPG axis, is a critical factor in the onset of puberty. The intricate interplay between the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and gonads must reach a level of maturity for puberty to begin. While these factors provide a general understanding of the criteria and causes of puberty, the precise mechanisms and interactions are complex and subject to ongoing research. Puberty represents a dynamic and high individualized process influenced by a combination of genetic, hormonal, and environmental factors. यो चाहिँ रहेको थियो द क्राइटेरिया एन्ड कज अफ प्युबर्टी. यो चाहिँ द क्राइटेरिया अफ प्युबर्टी र द कज अफ प्युबर्टी. क्राइटेरिया र यो कज चाहिँ रहेको थियो. क्राइटेरिया अफ प्युबर्टीमा चाहिँ तपाईँले चाहिँ यो 5 वटा कुरा चाहिँ तपाईँले चाहिँ याद गर्नुहोस् र यहाँ कजेसको यो कुरामा चाहिँ तपाईँले चाहिँ यो 6 वटा पोइन्टहरु तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नुस्. यो चाहिँ कजेस अफ प्युबर्टीमा चाहिँ यो कुराहरु तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. यो पोइन्टहरु याद गर्नुस् र माथिको कुराहरु तपाईले चाहिँ यो कुरालाई याद गर्नुस् र तपाईले यो याद गरिसकेपछि यसलाई तपाईले चाहिँ पढेर अरु बाँकी रहेको एक्सप्लेन पढेर तपाईले चाहिँ यो क्वेशनलाई प्र्याक्टिस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. हुन्छ, आजले यति नै. आउने समयमा अरु बाँकी रहेको यस्तै क्वेशन एन्सरहरु सल्युसनहरु शेयर गर्ने नै छु. तबसम्म चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ मेरो भिडियोलाई चाहिँ लाइक गरिदिनु होला, शेयर गरिदिनु होला र मेरो च्यानललाई तपाईले सब्स्क्राइब गर्नुभएको छैन भने सब्स्क्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला.